Libyans are still savoring freedom and uncovering the excesses of the 42-year dictatorship of Moammar Gadhafi. But human rights activists say the society has yet to address severe human rights abuses during both the Gadhafi era and the struggle to oust him.
Allahu Akbar.
Abu Salim prison is where thousands of political prisoners were held and died or disappeared. When rebels took over the prison, they found documents about many political prisoners and dissidents. Mohammed Salim Dra is one of the human rights lawyers documenting detentions, disappearances, and other violations by the Gadhafi regime.
It is very important. It's very important for the matter of history. That's one. It is very important for the sake of those individuals who were injured. It is very important for the justice itself.
Doctors and nurses in his group are also documenting cases of abuse of prisoners and some civilians during the months of fighting. They say both sides committed abuses, although Gadhafi loyalists were responsible for most of them. The head of the National Transitional Council, Mustafa Abdel Jalil, has urged Libyans to refrain from revenge and oppression and says abuses will be investigated. Human rights organizations are especially concerned about the plight of sub-Saharan Africans, who once made up 1/6 of Libya's total population. Some of them reportedly fought with Gadhafi forces. They say today more than 1/3 of all prisoners are black Africans. Some of these, held near Benghazi, said they had been offered money or citizenship to fight for Mr. Gadhafi. But most were migrant workers. Thousands of them have taken refuge in makeshift camps like one at this port near Tripoli. Peter Buchart of Human Rights Watch says many were imprisoned for no reason and have not been charged.
And the problem is that once they get detained by these overzealous young armed men on the street, they get taken to a detention facility, and there's really no process in place to get them released. There's no investigative authority, no judicial authority in place right now.
Buchart says it will be difficult to transform the police state built under Mr. Gadhafi into a modern democratic society. But this is what most Libyans want. He says if supporters of the deposed leader can be included in the process, he believes this can be achieved without retribution. Scott Bobb, VOA News.